welcome back. My name is Swift Aderito, and this segment is called Posts and Perspectives. The idea is to get what you say on social media, read it out, and say thank you for always being with us back to back while we, are burning out the issues on the front burner. So let's jump right into it. One of the things that was discussed was the FG begins clampdown on illegal migrants August 1st. And of course, no offense. How are you doing? I love the name. You say you are learning from Donald Trump, Abi. Continue. We will continue. And the next person has to be MT. And MT says, Honorable Minister, this illegal migrants operation should specifically go for those vandalizing our nation's infrastructures like the drainage covers, aluminium materials in other bridges. Those are popularly known as iron condemn. They are non-Nigerians. Wow, thank you for the information. And of course, the next person is Johnson. And Johnson says, that's better. At least they will leave open some employment opportunities for jobless Nigerians. Coming to you, Priya, I was scared because of your complexion that I hope we don't have to find out. Are you really, first question, are you really Nigerian?
I am a Nigerian from Delta State. Warri Southwest local government
Nationalized or you were born Nigerian?
I was born here. And do not let my surname deceive you. Prumale means warrior elite. It is very Nigerian, please.
No, it's okay, it's okay. So the question we're asking you is somebody is saying, if you chase the immigrants away, it will create some job opportunities. Do you see it that way?
Well... it's somewhat dicey chasing because when I was having this conversation and doctor was slapping me here and there like this, I was saying that look, I do not agree with doctor's position. Doctor's position.
Because to slap him, you need to get
not literally actually. So it was like I was saying that look. Please, I support the move of the Minister of Interior and the position that, look, we have able hands of Nigerians who can take care of some of these jobs that organizations will go and import expatriates to come and work. Because if they do that, the Nigerians who have the technical skill will be left without the jobs. Yes. In that particular case, the minister said, look, if that's the case, we are going to make sure that each expatriate in your organization, we are going to pay $10,000 at the end of the year to the Nigerian government, between $10,000 and $15,000. If you don't want to do that, then you have to make sure that you employ local Nigerians who have that capacity to do that. And indeed, we have many Nigerians who have that capacity. Paystack, it was developed by Nigerians, and they sold it out for $200 million.
Wow. And
I also told him about the Nigerian Navy, who has exhibited that capacity of building warships.
I'm coming to this. So, those of you from Niger Delta, especially Blessing, we know that the Portuguese first came to that area, and a lot of you, there's a mixture of blood. So if they trace it back now, some of you may not, like Blessing, Yes.
Well, come to where I am. Let's bring this home now.
Yes.
You have one leg in Niger Delta. You have the other leg in Lagos. So that's your leg from Niger Delta. It's looking very much Portuguese. So already you caught yourself.
Portuguese, and from that one from Lagos is not Brazilian.
Yeah. So she's not even Nigerian at all. We are just nice enough to accommodate you here. Don't let me call that we have one case here.
All this call out this money is threatening me.
Doctor, you are safe. All right, so the next topic that was discussed is FG flags off construction of a 17.55 kVA access road to the Second Niger Bridge. And of course, Sunday said good roads connect more than just places. They connect opportunities and economic growth. And the next person, Adekule say wonderful jobs. This will enhance commerce and new towns and sites will spring up to open areas. Nigeria is ready for the world. We would get there. Amen. And of course, only truth says which access roads. I was waiting for this one. It says the last time I passed the Second Niger Bridge, both states were already linked. Someone educate me. Doctor, please educate us.
Yeah, I think you need to understand that they connect between communities. Just one that links from, as you're coming from Imo through Anambra to get into the bridge. So you need more that can connect more parts of the southern eastern countries to connect to that road. And then as is, you also need more routes to connect in there so that people are driving. You're not going to go take a journey before you can access or go into Onitsha, since the bridge is small. But I think it's a beautiful project in my rating, apart from the fact that it's making logistics also going to be a lot better. It also is adding value because new towns are actually being developed, new economies. You can imagine the number of people that will be making money as that construction is going on.
Yes.
People selling food just along the road to take care of the workers and the rest of it. Businesses that are going to spring up in those axes. All this will make Nigeria a better place to live.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And of course, for migrants like us that are not sure, we can always run from Lagos there because I don't think they will find us there before we get there. The next topic for the day says FG seeks private sector partnerships to fight poverty. And this is Arinze. Arinze says the best critical way to reduce poverty is to reduce inflation to low single digits. This way, wages rise, they outstrips inflation. To reduce inflation, the government must balance its budget. If they add the GDP growth, then it's magic. Someone else says propaganda. Coming to the holy woman that burns the seats very well. Blessed. Do you think this is propaganda?
Well, you know, when we say there is trust deficits, it's a real thing. So even when government is doing something, it's hard to convince the man on the street until they see how that translates in more purchasing power for them, increased purchasing power for them. It translates into tangible things that they can see, feel, and touch. But I would say that a lot needs to be done. We'll talk about inflation, talk about having high GDP so that it's something that people can feel. There's a lot the government will do. There's a lot the CBN will do. But the problem we've always been having is that there seems to be a disconnect between the fiscal policy and the monetary policy and what other agencies of government are doing to sustain the drive towards reducing inflation. When inflation reduces and then the average man on the street now has more purchasing power, meaning that what he was buying for 100 naira, perhaps he will be able to buy for 80 naira.
Yeah.
That's when people can admit that this is not propaganda. Until then, there's little or nothing you can do to convince anybody that this is not propaganda.
Talking about something not being propaganda, Post and Perspectives is not propaganda, but I have to leave you. They call me Swift Aderito, and I'm not propaganding myself away. I am handing over to Honorable Senator Chuks, who is coming to tell you everything you need to know about sports. Don't go away.